Hi, Kiran. Hi, Kanan. So, how is your guys' preparation going on?
Yesterday also, like I have my office work was there, so
Uh,
to start
um,
from today I have to start.
you guys have 23rd, right? Exam?
No,
No,
28th.
we have on 28th, ma'am.
28th.
Yes.
For me, it's afternoon session. So
I thought I'll share you guys the additional assignments that I have. One more set of assignments from last year. I'll share that also with you guys. You can see those questions as well. Because sir might not ask. I realized sir might not ask entirely from this time only. Like I went through previous assignment. They were also pretty much similar, but then the questions were a little bit different. So you can kind of anticipate the type of questions sir can give.
okay.
Any previous year question papers available, ma'am?
Uh, Sir did not share me those questions. He only shared the assignment. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it will come from those assignments only.
Okay.
So like now you guys have seen complete lectures, and now start solving only the assignment things. I think so that should be fine.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Kiran. I'm having a little bit disturbance here. Some repair work is going on. Like meanwhile, you guys can discuss. I'll share you the screen in some time.
Yeah, okay. So first thing to start with,
One after one you can go. Like one person, like
yes,
one can ask one question, and then you guys can continue.
because in last week's assignment, right? So one problem is found. Actually, we discussed also. 1 minute, I'll share my screen. I don't know, like which formula they have used to calculate. 1 minute, ma'am. I'm going to share my screen.
Kiran, can you please share your screen?
Yes, yes, I will share. Yeah.
When I had difficulties in the problems and some other problems last week. So
Yeah. Yeah, I hope now you can see my screen, right?
yes, Kiran, yes.
Yeah, this one, if you look into question number 2, because we thought either first or second one, but
The answer is the last one.
yeah, answer is last
Actu-
one.
Actually, we had discussed about the last option also, because in the video, sir has mentioned that not all the fracture criteria predict the
Same
same
track.
track growth and I mean growth direction and K1C, because
Because
Actually,
we
this is
discussed,
little
right, like
confusing. One is
mod
this
1,
word
mod 2,
predict.
mod 3 also, yeah.
One is this word predict and same.
Yeah, yeah.
Little tricky to anticipate what actually we need to answer. So if we go with sir's video, at one instant it is mentioned that like even though the uh, theta value is different, maybe in one case it is -70 and in another case it is -82 or something.
Okay.
So that one, it is mentioned that it is almost negligible, we can consider.
Okay.
And even the
correct. Yeah.
K2C K2C value is also almost same. It is not exact, but it is similar. So we have, I mean, these words made us little confused, I think. So I mean, we
True.
discussed the last option also, like as per whatever was there in the slides.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
So
okay.
these
And I
So,
two
think
words
Kiran has marked the,
confused us.
actually, I
actually,
think
I
Kiran or
marked
someone
first
has
one, the
marked
fourth one I
this
marked.
last one. Yeah,
And then I changed it to first or
okay.
second.
True. Actually,
Yes.
if you see the last one, it says direction only, not the angle. So that's
Yeah.
why.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Mode one
that's why.
direction, the growth will be different. Mode 2 it has different. Mode 3 has different, right? So, and there we should. Okay. So anyway,
Had it been angle
uh,
clearly, then we'd have gone for
yeah,
that
correct.
option. But
Yes.
it was only direction, right? So that's why we chose second one.
Yeah. Yes.
That is
Fine.
okay. Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay. It's all about learning.
Just one thing, I just want to make sure this is previous assignment only, right? Like I just
Yes,
want to
correct.
make sure. One
Yes.
second, 1 second. No. This is not your assignment, right? Which I'm sharing.
No. No, it's not in our assignment.
So this is how I have. So this is like which I'm sharing. This was not your assignment, right? Like
Yes.
No, it
It
is
is
not
not our
our.
assignment, ma'am.
It's not
so
our.
how am I supposed to share this? Like how will I share with you guys then this one?
What you can do is that you have to print as
Print as PDF.
PDF document, and then you have to share it to all the documents.
That I can do. Like I just where is the print as option then?
Right click, ma'am.
Control P. That's all.
Right click, print.
Control
it is,
P. Okay, let me
yeah.
see.
Okay. Right
Yeah.
click.
Yes.
Microsoft Print to PDF. Yes.
Yeah. Microsoft Print to PDF, but
Okay.
all pages.
I'll upload this one in the assignment link.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
send
ma'am.
you the.
Thank you.
I'll give you guys all the assignments. Yeah. You can continue. I'm sorry. I just
No,
wanted to
No
make
problem.
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you just to write the name, ma'am. That assignment number you just put.
Yes. I'll write the assignment number, like assignment 12, assignment 11, everything. Okay. You guys can continue now.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
So yeah, okay, thank you. So apart from this, I think all other questions are okay, good to go. The only thing is, if you look into this question number 14, what is the
Yes.
value of mode to fracture toughness, right? We use the same equation which we have already discussed to get this answer for
Yes.
6 to 1. So, but
Yes.
unfortunately, that is not the right option, I think, because if you
Yeah.
look, our answer is different and this is different. It's completely different.
So you got to know why that is the case.
No, I think K2C we have to sorry that K1C that we have to identify the new with respect to this angle, I think.
No.
I'm not sure.
Actually, the K1C, what is? I mean, the K2C will be like, for the maximum stress. So whatever we have calculated, we had discussed in the previous session, it was considering this sigma is equal to 120 MPa.
Okay.
So what we have done is 10.63
Yes, correct.
divided by K1C we had done.
Yes, correct. Yeah, here it
So,
is showing, right?
but now we have to calculate what is K2C. So the critical fracture toughness we will get only if the stress is a maximum.
Okay.
Right. So we have to use what we have got there. That 325 we have got, right?
Okay.
325.74 divided by 75. I mean, see, this 325.74 is the sigma max value,
Okay.
sigma critical value. Based on this sigma critical value, we have to find out what is K1 and what is K2.
Okay.
then we have to calculate based on the same formula. K1
So that
by K1C square
K1,
whole square. Yes.
K1 value to find out means that is sigma root pi you will use, right?
Yeah, same formula what we have used
Okay.
for the question number 11 or 12, I don't know.
Okay, okay. It's
10.
sure,
For whatever we have used for question number 10, the same
okay.
formula we will use,
We are just
but the
going to
stress will
replace the
not
stress
be
value. Okay.
stress will not be 120 MPa, it will be
Okay.
325 MPa.
Yes, I got it.
I also got this
Kiran,
question wrong.
So,
Then after seeing the I mean the expected value what they had given in the answer sheet, that one I just thought for a while and then I came to conclusion.
Team, can you help
But
me for 13 also? 13 also I got wrong.
13, okay.
Yeah.
that angle, right?
No, 13, 325.74.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can tell Kiran.
See, what we have an equation, right? If you look into that Prashant Kumar book, that I followed the same procedure. It's better to refer to this book once before you start.
I did refer to it, but maybe I got wrong. I'm getting a value half of this value, whatever is that. It's around 130 only I'm getting, not 300.
Here, that equation you have to do one equation, one that is
11 point something, 11th
yes,
chapter.
yeah, correct. 11.15 or something. Yes, okay, it is that equation, okay. But to replace these values is there, right? K1 value, K2 value. One. K1 equal to sigma naught pi a is this one is there, right? These two equations you have to keep it here inside. By assuming that sigma naught is the one that you are going to calculate now. Okay.
Okay.
See, now you know the value of beta, you know. It came from this equation. From here you will
Yeah,
get this.
minus 58 something. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. It's a minus 53 or
Minus
58.
60.
Yeah.
Minus 60 we got it, right? The same thing you just put it here inside in this one. Just replace this K1 and K2 which is there on the screen now. Sigma naught
Yeah.
root pi
Okay.
a, yeah, sin square beta is there now, and sigma naught pi a sin beta cos beta. That again is the same thing. And our unknown value is the value of sigma 0.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay.
Now we understand,
Maybe
right?
I
Now you
use
got
different formula.
uh,
Yeah, I understand. Fine. Thank you. Maybe I used a different formula. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
I used a different formula, but I got the same one, same answer. So we can also use, I think, in one of our in one of the videos, I think.
Yes,
Just a
that
minute, I will.
1
That
by
it will.
4 plus or minus
Uh,
something will come.
after no, that is for theta m.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
One more equation. Yes. So K1C is equal to K1 cos square theta m by 2 minus 3 K2 cos square theta m by 2 sin theta m by 2. So that one is given, right? So in the place of K1C, I used 75 ampere root m. And K1 and K2, as Kiran mentioned, like we have to take that as sigma in terms of sigma naught.
Okay.
We will get the same answer.
Okay, that you are
fine.
saying
Thank you.
about.
Yes.
Right? Yes,
That formula, correct.
Yes, correct. It's also easy.
So it is all given, right? Obtaining failure surface independent of the distance or not. We can substitute this one. This one
Okay.
also.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, now you take this one screenshot, no? And it will be nice.
Fine. Yeah. I did that. I did that. Thank you.
So this is regarding assignment number 12. So okay, we will move on to the other assignment.
Yes.
For 11th one. In this 11th one, I think we have done nicely. I think everyone has done. For me, I didn't. In this, I have done all the questions correct. I got 100 of them. So in this assignment, now you have any questions?
This assignment, I think it was straightforward.
Yes, correct. Yeah. You can take those equations and put it here.
Yes.
Okay, then we will move on to another assignment number 10.
Yes.
Number 10, I made something. This is okay. These are all okay. Yeah, in this one I made something wrong. So here the another option also I should have put. Chevron notch is not required, right? But I missed that option.
Yes.
Okay, and the remaining things, yes. This one creations, yes. Yeah, I got these answers from your this one only. I just put it here, and after that I asked our sir also to explain the procedure. So, but I didn't understand how did he got this 44,000. See, these three I got, but the
determine the total number of cycles to failure. I think we had missed one thing while discussing.
Yeah, if you can.
Just a minute, I will check. I will check whether I have it.
And I have another question. See, like it's not on this assignment. Suppose if we have some value of a to the power minus 3.2 something is there equal to 10. How to find the value of a?
That will be minus. Okay, 10 to the power of 1 by minus 1 by 3.2.
Okay, like this you'll get. So okay, a equal to 10 power minus 1 divided by 3.2 you will put, huh?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, squaring,
Because
like how
if
we
it
square
is
both
a
sides.
square is
Yeah.
equal to 10,
Yes,
then
correct.
a will
If it
be
is, okay. See, they equal to, yeah, suppose if it is b, okay, we'll put root b or put 1 by 2.
yes.
Okay. I thought of, yeah, so because I got this question is when we are doing some calculations, right? Especially in assignment number 11. Yeah, in assignment number 11, in
Correct. This case was there.
one
Yeah.
question it will come. Yeah, in one question it will come. Somewhere, yeah, like this in this
Maybe
To
last
one.
question. Yeah.
calculate A.
Yeah,
To
yeah, yes,
calculate A.
correct. To calculate the value of A. At that time, I missed that one. Actually, I got these answers from your side only at that time. So I just copied it. And the remaining thing I calculated.
That is very tricky actually.
Ah, yes, correct.
That too
I thought,
minus got confused actually.
see, if you look into this one, this is our actual engineering, this calculator, it will be available in our exam also.
Correct.
The same thing, yeah. I thought I have to utilize this log options is there, no. Then I found, I don't know why I am not getting that right answer or something. Okay, now I got the idea. Thank you for that.
And also, just one information: this calculator will not have what is that? Cot and all. So we have to know
Yeah,
the basics, right?
Sine by cos or yeah, cos by sine like that we have to, yeah. But in general, so far in our calculations, we have utilized almost all these things only. We didn't go except somewhere,
Maybe
maybe.
secant we have to check, because in one of the topics we get that secant value.
Yeah, that, yes,
We
okay.
determine the K1.
Yes, correct.
Determine K1 with respect to some secant formula.
Yes.
Irwin's secant formula or something.
Correct. That Irwin's and tangent formula, all those things are there, right? Some 5-6 equations are there. Okay, correct.
Yes. Correct. Kannan sir, you had attended some previously this exam?
Yes, sir. The exam is last time he was saying.
Yeah, last year I attended. Yeah.
How
But I did not
was
get through.
How was it like? Will it be like, whatever we have done so far, will it be from the same thing or will it be little different?
At least question papers looked like whatever we did in the previous session was there. Maybe the values may differ, but the pattern was similar. At least for example problems, it was having the similar questions.
Like how we have done in the assignment, like that only questions will be there.
Correct. Yes, and this is what Rashim has showed us now. This is the last year's question paper, and that she'll be sharing. So
I think if we read, this papers and that papers, I think can easily success.
I am preparing a PDF. I'm sharing with you guys.
Yes. Okay. Now.
The only time consuming thing is this using this calculator, not using scientific calculator or the Excel sheets. So every time you have to go through, you have to calculate and write the values and then do it. In case if you do something.
Unfortunately, that we have to utilize only this
mouse
only. Yes, correct. That is another long, it's a long activity for us.
So we have to be mindful on the time also, actually, because it will be around 100 questions, I think. I don't remember exactly, 75, 100 questions. But when you go towards the end, you will lose all the time in calculating only.
Okay. Okay. So 100 questions. Each
Oh.
question only one mark.
Oh, yeah, it's very lengthy, right? Then exam will be very lengthy, no?
Then the exam will be very lengthy then.
Yeah.
So whatever we have calculated here for 2 marks, if they have given only for 1 mark, then
1 mark is then, yeah.
and then it will be very difficult. 3 hours not sufficient. I felt 3 months also not sufficient.
Yes, actually this course is very big course.
That is true. That is true.
It's one of the important engineering subjects.
And one more thing is, like we have not come through I mean, in the sequence, like strength of materials is okay, but we should have done the theory of elasticity first. Then we should have come to this.
Okay. Oh, it is also available here. The course is available.
Yes, actually, theory of elasticity has been done by one of the professors of IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but course is there.
Oh.
NPTEL course is there.
Okay, then we will move on to this question. Yeah, I just want to know this answer for this one. Yeah, like in what way they calculate. Could you please?
Okay, I will let you know. I think I have it.
Kiran, this is also available in the workout what ma'am has did. She has.
But it is wrong.
Yeah,
Right?
it is there.
Yeah.
It is the same thing.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, let me share my screen 1 minute. I don't know, my share is not working. Share my screen window.
Can you please try sharing entire screen?
Yeah, that's what. Entire screen.
It's not working. Okay.
Okay. Just a minute. I think. Okay. Yeah, got it. Now we are able to see.
Yes.
I think me and Arjun had a conversation regarding this. So I had answered it why it is 41,000 and odd.
You could have put this on the our group. It would have been very useful. Thank you.
Yes, I will forward it. So I too had gone wrong in this question. Then later I realized one thing, that is the striation length is given from 3 to 7.5. It is 4.5 mm.
Yes.
And in between we have to interpolate, like we should take the average value or something like that. It was mentioned in the question. Just a minute, I'll go to the question also. Sorry, I'm taking little time.
No, it's okay, no problem. It's because I have done most of the things in all the assignments. So only like this kind of some small doubts only.
Same thing. I too got the So it is mentioned that taken at 7.5, 12 and 25 mm. Here the last question is there, no? I think assume average striation spacing as 0.4 into 10 power minus 3 mm and 2 into 10 power minus 3 mm when the crack grows from 3 mm to 7.5 mm and from 25 mm to 50 mm. So this is what is given.
Yes.
So if we observe the answers, like here at 25 mm we have got 2 only.
Yes.
2 into 10 power minus 3. And at 7.5 mm we have got 0.4.
Okay.
So the answer here is matching. This one and this one are matching.
Yes.
So in between, that means in the question itself they have given an answer. In between, what has happened is they have told assume the striation spacing to be average in the middle zones.
Okay.
But if we consider the average, we will get somewhere around 38,000. Here, what we have to take is at 7.5, I mean 3 mm to 7.5 mm, we have to take 0.4, and from 7.5 to 12, whatever it is there, na?
Okay.
That we have to take as 0.67. So we have to make use of all these answers 8, 9 and 10.
Okay.
And in between we will not get 12.5 to 12 to 25 we will
7.5.
not get. We
Yeah.
have to interpolate that one. I mean, we have to take the average value there, and then if we calculate we will get the answer. That is what I have done. So from 3 to 7.5 it is 4.5 mm. 7.5 to 12 it is okay. The striation lengths, these are striation lengths. Spacing will be like 4, which is given 0.4 into 10 power minus 3. It should be minus 3. Then 0.67 into 10 power minus 3 obtained from 9th answer. And then the average between 12 to 25, which is 1.335 into 10 power minus 3. And then which is given the 2.2
Yeah.
mm.
The class from 25 to 50. Okay.
Yes, this one. So this one I have taken, and when I calculate like that, it will be somewhere around 41,000 cycles.
Okay. 4.5, 4.5. You have taken 2 times, and then
Sorry.
13 and 25.
Yeah.
And then 13 and 25 also you will consider.
So I will post this in the this one.
Picture only possible.
Yes, I will post it. Yes, Kiran, you can continue.
So this assignment.
You are clear with this, right? Anybody
Yes,
has any other opinion?
Actually, I have no idea about this question. Whatever you explained, now I got some idea. That's enough for me. At least to manage something in exam.
Okay, that question, it's basically like whenever the striations are happening, it will be having a closer, like you guys know that in the beginning, when the crack is propagating, there will be three stages. I explained in fatigue also. First is initiation, second is propagation, and then final is failure. When the initiation is happening, like it needs, like for the failure to happen, the crack should have minimum amount of length for it to break completely, or else it will be able to go back. Like we have elasticity, right? You remember in some times whenever the crack propagates, if it is not like uh, once it reaches enough, and then because of the fatigue load that we are applying, initially the striations will be moving very slowly, and the steps, I mean, between two striations the distance will be very small. And then once it has enough length, I mean, once it accumulates, like keep on, like every one cycle, and the load will not be changing. Only the crack length will be changing upon every number of cycles. For instance, consider there was one small crack length in the beginning, some amount of X, and then when we are applying the load for both fatigue load, in both in tension and compression, for instance, we'll consider now, and then for in one cycle it will form one striation, and then this striation will be smaller in the beginning, and then for next cycle, as we know, the crack length was X in the beginning, and now it becomes X plus delta X. That delta X will be very small in the beginning because it will not be having the capacity to increase the length of the crack very much. So in the beginning, what will happen for some number of cycles, the striation size will be very small, and then it will be keep on increasing very slowly. Like if you see, yeah, that delta x which will be there, consider that is one delta x, and another next cycle, another one more little bit more delta x will be formed, but then this will be a little bit very slightly greater than the previous striation that it formed. So it keeps on increasing after like every cycle. So in the beginning, sir was telling striation distance between two striations was some amount, and that will be lesser compared to the one it will be formed after 100 number of cycles. So that's why we have to keep on weight changing. That's the reason why Saur said, like in between these two, like in we can consider average was 0.4, and then average was 0.6, 0.8, something like that. It doesn't have to be linearly increasing. It can become very big also once it reaches the crack size, probably 2x of the 2 times the initial crack length. Then the striations will be having bigger width for same amount of load that we are applying, fatigue load. So that's in order to find out this length, like this becomes crucial when it, because once it reaches enough total enough crack size, the failure can be it can happen, without even any further sign. That's the reason why this question was given, because when we are doing fractography, this becomes very crucial, like to see up to what, and then each number of striation implies that it has undergone that number of cycles. So that's it. Now you guys got the point. In the beginning, the striation size will be smaller. In the middle, probably it was kept on increasing, and in the final stage, like when it is approaching the failure, or maybe sometime the chances will be there. It might not have failed, but still we have to calculate the total number of cycles it can undergo with the present number of crack that is present. Did you guys get the point? Initially, the striation space will be smaller, and then it keeps on increasing because the crack length, total cumulative crack length will also keep on increasing. So
Yes.
for same amount of load, you will be having bigger striation, means it means that it has undergone more. If I have crack length of 1 mm, it can only it can increase the crack length only 1.1 after one number of cycle. But then when I already have a 2 mm crack in the beginning, so it will increase probably 2.5 total. So this is how it becomes like very small, small striations get accumulated to the previous crack which was present, and then when you apply the load in tension, so it will act like a new crack, and then this crack will be bigger. It will be a bigger crack because of cumulative addition, and then it can make a bigger striation width. That's the reason in the beginning it will be small striations, and then when it comes to the end, it will be bigger striation. And that being the reason, sir gave there is a variation. We cannot keep on checking what is the length, right? That's why the average value was given. In the beginning, it was this much average, and then in the end, it was this much average. So in the center, you kind of have to understand, like consider that in the center, it had average of these two now. Did you get it, Karan, now? Or Karan and Karan? I don't know who was
Yes,
that.
yes, sister, I'm
Yes, Anirudh, you
Yes.
have some.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. That is one. I have a question. Like,
Yes.
uh, I, is there any kind of formulation for this? Because we cannot interpolate it linearly.
Yes, we cannot, because it also
Yes.
depends
Yes.
upon the load that we are applying.
Is yes, yes. So, is there any formulation for this, like any log variation or something like that, so that we can
Anirudh, if you have to talk it in terms of really material point of view, it also depends upon the material actually. If for aluminum, maybe it will be different. And then
Mhm.
maybe some oxides can form at the crack tip, and then that can act as a brittle, and then it can be varying. But
Mhm.
usually I have never, I don't know until now, like Paris law, I know, like we usually plot a graph and then we try to derive from that graph. Actually, for each and every material, we plot a separate graph, and we even derive it for varying load as well. So I really don't know, like, if there is any formulation in general for all materials and all varying load.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
it should be there depending upon the material property.
okay. So why I got this was because I mean, if it is not linearly varying, how we can do if the same kind of question comes in exam, we should take care. We should see if the here it is mentioned only two places. I think like
In the
the
beginning,
question is given as uh, uh, like assume average striation spacing as 0.4 into 10 power minus 3 mm and 2 into 10 power minus 3 mm when the crack grows from 3 mm to 7.5 mm and from 25 mm to 50 mm.
50 mm. Yeah, I
But in
remember.
between you take it as average. That is what is given.
Yes.
But
Yeah, that is
what
not
in
given.
exam
That
we
is
have
something
to
that we.
consider in between, at least if we consider two or three, not only one. So now I can consider between 7.5 to 25 mm as the average.
Yes, yes.
Instead of that, I can make it from 7.5 to 25. I can split it into 3 or 4 parts, calculate the average, and then do it. So
Again,
that I
you
can.
keep on calculating. No, don't do all those things, especially when it comes to questions like this. Don't keep on doing more and more average to get the good number. The question is very simple and straightforward. Just take the average there. That's all. I understand if you keep on doing the average, you will be more accurate.
So, but when we did the average, we got wrong answer one.
Oh, that we got some 38,000 something, but the answer was 43, right?
41 or 42 something.
41,000.
Okay. So where we might have gone wrong.
So that is what we were discussing. What we did was like the striation spacing. Like we took 0.4 into 10 power minus 3 mm for between 3 mm to 7.5 mm and 2 into 10 power minus 3 for 25 mm to 50 mm.
Yeah.
So this one is clear. And what
And then in between 7 to
in
20.
between what we have to take was like for striation spacing at 12 mm we had found out, and in question number 9 it was
It
0.67.
is given.
So that one we used.
And then you made
And then
two
from
more
12 to
averages.
25, we took the average between this 12 and 25. That is 0.67 plus 2
It makes
divided
more
by 2.
sense.
So in the, I mean, whenever we calculate, if it is given, I mean, the distance bit is given more.
Between.
Sorry.
Yes, I got your point. So when we have already calculated before, so we will use this one and then make it more it will become more accurate. Yeah, it actually does make sense, actually, this one.
Okay. And one more thing, what I wanted to ask you is like from 3 mm to 7.5 mm, it is given. From 7.5 to 25 mm, there, instead
12.5.
of taking one average,
Two
if we take
averages.
2 or three averages, then I think we will be closer to the actual answer.
Oh, but then you can only take two averages, no? One is 7 to 12.5 mm, 12.5 to 25 only you can take, right? How else
Yes,
you'll
yes.
do one more average then?
Yes. So in this question, we have calculated value at 12 mm. In case
It
in the
was the previous
examination,
question.
if we don't have that 12 mm, then is it okay if we calculate with 2 or I mean
Yeah,
more?
this is kind of tricky, like, but you guys take the judgment based on the marks, actually. You can, yeah, I understand, like, if it was not already given one more question. See, in this question previously, it was asked at 12.5, what is the spacing? So we calculated before, and then we could have used this one for our next question as well. So if it was just for 1 marks, don't keep on doing in between averages and all. Just do the directly, just one average is enough. But if you have already calculated in the previous question, then you take 2 averages. That's enough. That's, I think so that should be fine, Anirudh.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Because like time is also, it'll consume your time more than
Yes.
if in the previous questions itself they asked in 2 to 3 different places within this, then you take more number of averages then.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you guys can continue.
Okay, now shall we move on to assignment number 9?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we can see my screen. Hello, now you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think assignment 9 is also just a straightforward one. So there is nothing much.
Correct. Yeah.
More on
Correct. Yeah.
calculations will be.
But I want to tell something on 13. 13, just want to tell a note.
Yeah, 1 minute. I will go to 13. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is straightforward only, but there are 2 formulas. One is approximate formula, which is B will be greater than 2.5 times the ratio of K C by K, sigma ys whole square, right?
Yes,
So
correct.
if you use this approximation, our answer will be right. If we are using that exact values, that is 25 times
Yeah.
the plane strain, then it'll be accurate, but it will not match in the range. So, so we have to be careful.
Okay, that ultimately that we have to go in these ranges only, right? Obviously.
Yeah. It'll be, the answer will be 9.7 actually if you go for accuracy.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but just so just thought of telling this because I used that exact value and got it wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So yeah, from this there is nothing much to discuss. I think all are straightforward answers by using all those equations. Okay. So if everything is okay in this assignment, then we'll go to next assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can go to the 8th one.
8.
In this case, yes, some questions are straightforward and some things are problematic. I think the facility is one of those are yeah, I think I made a mistake at yeah, in this one. See, see in this one there are two conditions, right? One is acting this axial load, another one is acting in this opposite direction only at this track.
Yes.
So these two will get counterbalance. We will get so null.
Correct. Yes. It will counterbalance.
Yes. Counterbalance. It will be 0.
See how tricky our sir has
Yeah.
designed this one, right? It is like it is set for high professional exam,
Yes.
not like.
It's a simple thing, right?
No,
Yeah.
you can. It will be like you can get the answer, but you decide which one to put.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. But even I also have the same.
Not just finding out the answer. We should think also.
Correct.
I'll tell
Maybe
you
I'll request
one thing,
Rashima.
guys. Like, I'll tell you one thing, guys. Like, I requested also, but then see now, don't even aim for the sake of marks. And you guys are doing really hard course. Actually, it includes rigid body, and then you should be knowing strength of material, and then you should be knowing theory of elasticity. Along with that, there was one more course which was required for this, and then the course which you guys are doing right now is from IIT Madras, and then the professors are like very top notch there.
Yes.
So like consider it will be useful for you guys in the future for the sake of like understanding better actually. So even if you guys get less marks, don't worry. I mean,
Yeah.
think of passing it, clearing it. That's fine. But this does act like very upgrading your learning skills actually. Because most of the IITians do think like that, and that's like kind of necessary to get exposure for this type of environment also. So don't get discouraged. It's okay.
Yeah, I
Practice
know.
really well. Practice really well. Like it's fine. Like if you guys are not understanding also, like even if you guys make mistake also, it's fine. But at least you guys are trying better than many. Uh, I'm pretty sure mechanical engineering is very big actually, and then it's very difficult to score. Metallurgy is very small community actually. So don't worry, guys. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll text sir this time. Like sir, they were telling they had a little bit more difficulties this regarding this one. I'll see if I get anything else, any other information, I'll write it in a mail
Uh,
regarding the exam.
Actually, this enables us to think in a smart way.
Yeah, that's the point. So
We may face this type of things in the real scenario also, but
yeah.
sometimes what happens if the same scenario comes and we do it in a software,
Yes,
we'll
correct.
be
Yeah.
getting
Sorry,
we'll be
Excel sheets
getting it
will
as 0. Now we will be in a confusion. Hey, what happened? Why it is not calculating? Why it is taking 0? So these type of questions make us understand, okay, this is the reason.
I have uploaded the assignment questions now. Like you guys can go through and can we have another meeting on Monday?
Like instead of Monday, we'll have on another day.
It's up to
Tuesday.
you guys.
Tuesday is fine.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
same 6 to 8.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I'll write it.
Okay.
I
Ma'am,
have
you are
uploaded
uploading all
assignment.
the 12 weeks question, right?
Yes. I
Go on,
uploaded
ma'am.
all the 12. I uploaded in assignment section. You guys can go through all the assignment, previous assignment, and then you can discuss that also.
That's going to be difficult, ma'am. 12 questions
Yeah.
in 3 days is going to be difficult, really.
12 plus. Yeah. 24 assignments.
I think few questions will be repeated, so I think
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
Whichever the
I
questions was not there in the present assignment, you guys can see those assignments particularly. And if you guys have doubt, we will discuss those things.
okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, I've seen it. Not all questions are repeating. It's very, very few questions are repeating. There is no repetition at all, actually. Even if there is repeating, it's only the values will be different. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
even if it is repeating, values are different. That's it.
So it's going to be difficult. Anyway, thanks for sharing, but we'll go through it. I also have these as a part of my last year's workout. I will also go through that one. So
If you can, you send it to me also, Kanan. I'll upload it in for everyone else in the including previous assignments. Whenever it's possible, you share it with me as well, like so that I'll upload for everyone.
no, the problem is I have the hand calculations only. Means I have printed and
Acha,
I've
not
given.
like with okay. It's fine then. It's okay then. No need. I thought
So
you have previous assignments and the sense like the assignments, not like
Okay,
this.
it's not assignments. He's saying about this answer.
Yes. Then it's fine. It's fine.
yeah. And one request, ma'am, if you can meet sir and you can tell that so this course is not only for people, but there are some students who are taking, right? So they will be
Yes.
finding it very difficult. See,
I
for
told
me,
him
I'm not doing
actually
this for.
several times. I mentioned it to him,
Okay.
sir, that
Okay.
assignment is difficult, it seems. And then they're finding it a little bit difficult even to solve it because it is very tricky. And sir was like, sir did not answer for that question. Actually, he stood in
He will not. But maybe you can suggest that maybe we can split this into instead of 12 weeks, maybe some basics into 4 weeks or
Okay.
8 weeks, then
Yeah.
a higher order or
Like
higher
advanced level,
difficult.
yeah, advanced level and
Yeah. So that will be useful. This is a very useful course actually. But
I'll
the
mention this one. I'll mention
yeah.
this to sir. But you guys also write it in the feedback actually. Like you can write
overall
this
feedback.
and overall feedback exactly.
Ma'am, last year I've been writing every week
Okay.
mails like this only and asking. I almost begged her to so that someone takes a session, live session like this. Okay, but there was not even single session. At least now
Believe it
we
or
have.
not, this is purely by chance I took it. I thought it was in terms of metallurgy actually. If I knew it was mechanical, I wouldn't have taken it.
We are lucky, ma'am, in that case.
At least some platform should be there so that you guys can
Correct.
discuss. That's why I continued. That's all actually. Else it is
Correct.
very difficult for me as well, this mechanical course.
Correct.
Okay.
The problem is the students who are taking this are unaware about that nobody is going to help in the live sessions, but they take this course as a part of their curriculum, and
Okay.
they feel for it. So that's why if we can please tell sir to either the next year, in the next session next year, at least please tell him that at least his TA who is responding on the mails can take the session
Take
instead of
that.
sir,
Yes. Yeah.
or splitting.
I'll mention it to sir this regarding the fracture mechanics.
And sometimes what happens, last time even there was no there was response on mails, but it will not be, we cannot understand the response on mails when they give us some solutions, but not even a single session happened last time.
Okay.
Very-
I'll ask sir. His students are there. I'll ask his students only to take personally the sessions. Actually, they are very good. They're PhD people. So I'll request them only to take the next year course as a TA.
yeah
I'll tell this.
please, because these feedbacks what we give to NPTEL, I don't think it's going to sir. This is
Okay.
what I can understand.
Okay. That is okay. Fine. I'll tell him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And also, please ask him to split this course into 2 things. So 8 weeks and 8 weeks.
Okay. Wait.
So
I'm
that
writing.
people,
That's better. It's good actually.
have time and clearly understand. Now there is a little bit of a rush. That is what I
Okay.
feel.
I'll write
So,
these 2 points now only. Respected.
because it's a vast course according to me. I find it 3 months is not at all sufficient.
3 months. That is true. It is 12 weeks, no? Like it should.
Sorry, 12
In
3
12
months.
weeks
Sorry,
also.
3 months.
Even in that also, there are many classes. Actually, it should be. Yeah, I understand. It's okay. I'll tell these points to sir. Like one point is, it should be split. One basic four week class basic is required. And then second point is some of his students who are replying in the for the questions to take the TA. And the third thing is what did you say, Anirudh?
That's what.
To extend the time, right?
Yeah, okay.
So it is like 12. 12 weeks. Instead of 12 weeks, we have to make it as 8 weeks and 8 weeks. And videos will be split accordingly. 8 weeks and 8 weeks will make it a better one to understand. We'll have some time to at least realize that what we are doing.
Okay, to observe it. Okay, I got it. Fine. I'll type these things and send. Yeah, you guys can continue.
Yeah.
And ma'am, just to add on to what has been told, so 8 weeks course can be separate certification course, and other the advanced level can be another certification course also. So that also can be made possible because of the content what we have here. So it can be split like this. It will be very helpful to the students who are studying in the undergraduate.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we can, maybe some more
I'm sorry, I don't
things
know. I
might
was
be
muted.
added also. If we make 8 weeks and 8 weeks, few additional concepts may also be discussed. which is not yet covered, and recent advancements can be covered in that.
Yes. You guys keep on discussing. I'll type this and then I'll read it out to you. If I'm missing out any point, you guys can tell me those points also. I'll send to sir personally.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Thank
apart
you,
from
ma'am.
this,
Thank
in
you,
this
ma'am.
assignment, yeah, fine. Yeah. See, apart from this question in this assignment, all other things are again the straightforward questions. So in this one, I made one small mistake. See, because that edge length, right, I took it, it's wrong value I considered, okay. So like instead of that 1.12 root pi that we have to take, right, for this edge cracks. And another one is and another one is they gave them pressure acting on it. For that pressure, I did not take that 1.12. So that's where I have done wrong. So, but after that, I came to know from the discussion. So, okay, this is one thing. It's the combination of both. Right? Okay, and all these things are again the straightforward answers.
Correct.
Using the
Correct.
equation, right? What you are saying, all these things, even tangent formula, secant formula, all those things.
Correct.
Okay, now, yeah, if everything is okay in this assignment, then we'll go to other assignment.
Yeah, I think we can go to. Yeah, we can move to 7.
So in this assignment, yeah, some of the things are okay. Yeah, I think I made a mistake in this one. Read the following and edit the correct statements. I think the first one should not be there. Only second, third, fourth.
Yes.
Yeah, second, third. See, if we have like this as statements and all, we can read and understand at any point of time. So, but the thing is only for problematic things that we need to focus more on. This and all, it's okay. This and all is
Kiran, 1 minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you scroll down to that fringe pattern? Because the fringe pattern, I've got the right marks, but here I think ma'am can help. Ma'am, here I always have a question here. So how do we find that 1, 2, and the numbering is given, no? The fringe orders.
Okay, you are asking about this one, no?
Yeah. See, this numbering, is it only for the black mark or how it is done?
Yes, it's a good question.
How to give this numbering?
No, yeah, and also another question is like, how you know that this is the first one, and why they gave it as 2, 2? Why can't it be 2, 3?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. How to number this pattern? Yeah.
I think is it
Rashima, can you hear us?
Photoelasticity, yeah?
It is from photoelasticity only.
Experiment.
Maybe Rasi ma'am only can help us. Very nice question, Kannan sir.
just to understand things, because we are here. As I said, I'm not here to score marks, but I'm not trying to get a pass mark. But I just want to understand.
Correct.
And please don't just call me Kannan. No need of sir, please.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you hear us? Rashi ma'am, you're here? Okay, I think maybe she's noting down important things. Maybe we'll go to the next one and we'll come back.
Yes, this last one. And these things, okay. Straightforward ones. And also these things also all are very
straightforward, yeah.
Yes. It's all available in the books. Only thing is, this is the last thing, and it is also available in the book or our sir lecturer also you can edit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the only week I got the highest score in the assignment.
Okay, it's okay. So we'll go to sixth one, okay?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So in sixth one, oh yeah, these are all okay. Yeah. So yeah, in this one I think I have made the second one wrong. What are the steps to follow in finding out the stress field using the functions? Like after reading this one, okay, I got some idea. So this anyway it says straightforward thing, no need to discuss more. Yeah, these are all available in the books. These are all available in the books. Yeah, it was there in that Sir lecture. So this is also there in that lecture. This is the problem. Yeah. So yeah, here number 13, 14. Can you give some idea to solve this one? It would be nice if you can share your screen and explain.
I did not answer this actually because I did not know.
Actually, I have answered it. I think. Just a minute. I will see. I will check. Assignment number 6, right? Week
Yeah,
6.
it's number 6. Yeah, sixth assignment number 13 and 14. Because he's asking about some of the principal stresses. So why I got very less value, but my values are completely.
I have got the right answer, but I don't know where I have kept my worksheet. I have got 3055.
This is another problem.
Yeah, just a minute. I will try to find it out.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So
This is
what
another
I did
problem,
was
this,
I calculated. Yeah, I
go
got it. Yeah, I got it. What I did was I calculated sigma x and sigma y.
Okay.
And then I used this principal stress formula is there, no? That transformation formula.
Okay.
I used it and I got this answer.
What is that formula, Anirudh Adkiran? Transformation formula?
Sorry, just a minute. I will tell you.
See, one more problem I have is if I go back and refer to all these previous week, I don't recollect anything. This is another problem I have.
Yes. So this is what I have done, I feel. So first we can calculate what is sigma x using that formula k1 divided by square root of 2 pi r cos theta by 2 into 1 minus sin theta by 2 sin 3 theta by 2.
Okay.
So I find what is sigma x, then find out what is sigma y. K1 by 2. K1
okay,
by
this is available in book also. Okay.
I don't know whether it is available in book or not. This one I had done it by myself. So first thing was I calculated what is sigma x, sigma y, and tau xy. Okay, and based on this, I calculated
principal stresses sigma 1, sigma 2.
Sigma 1, sigma 2 principal stresses I calculated. I have kept that sheet somewhere. I remembered only how I have done.
It is the one that you are saying about sigma 1, sigma x, sigma y.
Sigma 1, 2 is nothing but tau xy.
Yeah.
So this one I calculated, and what I did was like using the transformation formula is there, no? Or else we can use this more circle also.
Okay.
So the transformation equation I used, and I calculated the principal stresses sigma 1 and sigma 2.
Okay.
And then I calculated what is the sum.
Okay, the sum of these stresses.
Yes. Sigma 1 will be so what I did was I calculated sigma x and sigma y. Then based on Mohr circle diagram, what is R? R is equal to square root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. I calculated sigma 1 1, sigma 2 2 and
Okay,
sigma
okay.
1 2.
Then after that you have included yes,
Included the Mohr circle. So
okay,
Mohr
the
circle
normal
radius
stress.
will come.
Yes.
R will come.
Yes.
So
Yes, okay.
based on that, I calculated what is sigma 1 and sigma 2. R sigma
the sum of
x.
principal stress. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think sigma x I got 1395.26. Then sigma y I got 1660.61.
Okay.
Based on that, I calculated what is R, and R I added to 1% and I subtracted from 1%, I think. So based on Mohr circle idea only, I have done this. So I got the right answer for this one.
Okay, now I got some idea. I will also try once.
If I find this answer, I will post it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the idea I use.
Please, that will be useful. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Even it will be a practice for me also.
Yeah, if Arjun was there, it would be nice in this meeting.
Yes.
He will also have a lot of ideas. Okay, so apart from this, okay, we'll move to another assignment, number 5.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Guys, I'll read it out to you. The points. Just tell me if I'm missing anything. Respected sir, students are getting confused in completely understanding all the concepts. So they asked me to give you a few feedback regarding this course. First thing is to assign TA who has complete knowledge on fracture mechanics so that they can have a weekly session to understand better. They requested to assign the one who is replying to the questions on NPTEL website. And second thing is to add few more videos on basics like theory of elasticity, etc., which will help them to understand the course. Third is to make it 8 weeks plus 8 weeks course so that they get 16 weeks for the entire course along with the basic video. They need more time to observe the concepts, and 12 weeks is less for them. They suggested making it as basic fracture mechanics and advanced fracture mechanics, 8 weeks plus 8 weeks. And they also requested you to take 2 hours as a doubt solving session on YouTube after every 4 weeks.
This is good, ma'am, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other point that I have to add? And I also told them, they said the course was really helpful for them to understand fracture failure analysis better. And then they envied the assignment questions also, sir. That's all I wrote.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely is a great course, ma'am, to me. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
actually, for people who are working in fracture mechanics domain, it is actually very helpful.
That's
actually,
true.
I need this course, okay, to start some analysis projects there. Actually, I am an aerospace engineering graduate, so yes.
Yes, I remember.
So far, I have done all in static analysis only. So now I am getting an opportunity, okay, to do some analysis on FNDT also. So for that, this is very important.
So any other point that I have to include, guys, for this in this one? That's it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. For me, yeah, for me also the mails. It's okay.
Fine. You guys continue.
Okay. So we are in 5th week.
1 minute, Kiran. Before going to that one, we had a question to Rashi ma'am, no, regarding the fringe order.
Yes, correct. Yeah. That
Okay, I actually kept it in silent because I was thinking what to write. Yes, yes,
Photo
Karan.
elasticity, like how they will take those numbering and all.
Fringe numbering they are putting, no, man, in photo elasticity. I think it's week 7, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So this one, on what basis they gave it as 1? Why can't it be 1, 2, 3 or
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 like this?
Just near the crack tip, whichever will come will be the first one, right?
So
Like,
that means the black color area is the first fringe.
That's what, according to me, but I can ask this doubt also. Can you tell me which question and then assignment 7, which question?
Assignment 7 and this is
Fifth
fifth
question.
question.
Fifth question. Okay.
So
I'll-
we just want to know like that on what basis they gave this number. See, because
Okay,
if
sir
they
has
just give
not,
this is 1 and 1,
sir has not discussed this in the assignments, no, I mean, in any of the lectures, right?
Correct, ma'am. It's not there.
It's
It is
not
not
there
there.
actually. Yes.
Okay, fine. I'll ask this question.
Actually, I would add some. I have to add something, ma'am. In the this sessions, what is recordings, what is available in the video, it is taken at some point of time, and many references coming. Many references are coming. For example, he has given some assignments and all, no
Mhm.
examples. So that is not getting included in these videos. So maybe if you can add this point also, saying that some references, what is there in the videos, are not being shared in the weeks. So if you
Okay,
can.
and to add a few references as well. 1 second.
but you mean to say that it's not in NPTEL course.
Correct. Yeah, it is not included in the NPTEL
Okay.
videos,
In their portal.
but it was originally available because he is referring to some examples of
Okay.
failures done earlier.
Okay, and to add 1 second, can you tell me what exactly I should add? Type it as to add the examples that was referred in the video was not given by NPTEL.
Yeah, example is he was referring to various modes of failure, practical examples.
Hmm.
He was referring in the class, but those kind of assignments, what he was referring to, the students is not being shared in the video. That
Okay.
means there are some missing points that might have that the team that recorded this session might have left. So that will be useful
Okay.
for better understanding.
Okay. So, sir has asked you to refer something, but it was not given.
No, he didn't ask us to refer. He will tell the students in the class while recording that I have given you assignment. It has some practical examples of various modes of failure, mode 1, mode 2, mode 3.
Okay.
So, but that reference assignments
So this
examples not there.
this Kanan, it has been recorded long time back, right? And
Yeah.
maybe it was sir thought it is not required for the course, and then maybe you guys don't have to worry about
Actually,
that thing. That's why.
some questions have been asked in the assignment. I think assignment. I think what we are doing now every week. Maybe that assignment question he was talking about. Maybe if he tells like regarding fringe, I mean, say for example, regarding fringe pattern, I have given some questions in assignment.
That's the thing, no, Kanan?
That is what he is referring to.
No, not that one.
Okay.
In this
Okay.
case, it's very specific because he has shared some examples of, not an assignment, examples of the various modes of failure.
I'll tell you for now. I'll still add that point, but
Please,
for
yes.
now you don't worry about all those things much in detail. You concentrate
true.
on the thing which is important for now. Like you
Sure.
concentrate like to solve all problems, assignments, and then to go through everything. With not everything, at least to understand. For now, you keep it aside, but still, I'll give it as a feedback for this one.
Yes, ma'am. This is for the future sessions that will be taking this
Yes,
course.
yes, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But for now, you guys concentrate
Thank
on assignments only.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll move to other questions here because we have only
Few minutes
short
left.
time. Yeah,
Half
yeah.
an hour.
So we'll go to fifth assignment.
Yes.
So I think in fifth assignment, I think somewhere I have done a lot of mistakes. Okay. Yeah, this one is all
This is
straightforward.
straightforward. Yes.
Yeah, this is all okay. Yeah, this one I made wrong. Now we got answer for this one.
Okay.
And anyone got answer for this one?
So yes, we should do that. This one, no? Find out the relation between. Just a minute. I have the solution for this. Just a minute. Question number is 12, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's full of differentiations, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What we have to do is just take this, calculate what is d4 5 by d to the power of 4 5 divided by dx to the power of 4.
Okay.
Calculate what is d to the power of 4 5 divided by dy to the power of 4.
1 minute. I will note down. What is that you are saying? The first one is d power or
d
dx
power
power
4 5 divided by dx to the power of 4.
d power
No, d
4 5 means what?
Do.
phi. This one.
Okay.
The function phi
d pi power. Okay, 4. Okay.
divided by dx square. That formula is there, no? Airy stress function formula.
Okay. Yes. Okay. There is stress function. Okay.
Yeah, that
Kiran, I
that
think
one we
we
have to
solved in
use.
the.
Yes,
I
we
think
have
we
to.
solved in the. Ma'am have solved this one also actually.
Okay, it's available there in that way.
Videos. Yeah.
Okay. Then
I
I will
remember
refer
this.
to that videos. Yes, and then I will refer to those videos.
Okay.
Actually, I missed those classes right at that time. Initially, I have. So it will be this one only. I don't know like how I got this answer. I just put some random value. Luckily, I got the answer correct here. Because I don't know. See, I went this value right. I just put the same thing only here 4.
Oh, okay. Just a minute. Maybe I have the answer for question number 14.
Yeah, 14.
Yes, same way. I think we have to.
So we have to do. Okay.
Say same thing. We have to calculate what based on the Airy stress function formula only.
Okay.
d to the power of 4 phi, that function phi divided by dx power 4 is 24y, and d to the power of 4, that function phi divided by dy to the power of 4 is minus 120y, and d square by dx square into d square phi by dy square. That one is there, na? That will be 12ax, 12ay, I think, 12ay. That one, if we do it, use as a Airy stress function, then we will be able to get the answer A is equal to 4.
And it's also there in that video, right?
I think if you want, I will just take the screenshot and I'll put it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And other things are, yes,
Okay,
I
16.
think this is also around there.
16 also. Just a minute, give me 1 minute.
Yes, sigma x's value we had to find out replacing these two values.
Yeah, sigma xx we have to find out.
Okay.
like we just a minute, I will tell you. Question number 16. So sigma xx will be equal to d square phi by dy square.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
Then
Yeah.
x and y formula is given. Sorry, x and y points are given, right? Two
Yes,
and
correct.
one.
That XY points. Yeah. Yes, correct.
XY points. If you just put it there in that function, we will get 76 MPa as answer.
So in this one, all these x terms, it will go up, right? Okay, it's only for y thing only
And
that we need
I
to.
think it is partial differentiation. We have to be
Yes.
careful.
Yeah, yeah. So, like after this, if you don't mind, can you
Yes,
please
yes. I will
share
share
me?
this. I will share these answers. No problem.
Yeah.
I have
From,
done it rightly.
okay.
Fortunately, I was right.
It's okay.
I got wrong in the differentiations. Everywhere I made mistakes. Okay.
It's
Okay.
okay,
Fine.
sir.
Fine.
You need some
Next
knowledge
is
on. Yeah.
week
We'll
4.
go to assignment number 4.
Okay.
So in the first one, in some cases, the parameter energy we can also produce. Both statements are statement or is the reason for statement. Okay, I think I made something wrong. This is all okay. I think here problematics are less. All things are related to some points. It's okay. With this anyway we can manage. This thing it is there in our notebook. Yeah, this and all it is there. These are all things are available in the book as well as, yeah, I think in this one I made mistake. See here, it
This
is
one I also didn't
mode
get
3,
properly.
yeah, mode 3 loading, right? See, when we are doing that moment of inertia calculation, that P and H it will be replaceable.
Correct.
Instead
Yes.
of PH cube by 12, we have to keep it as P cube H by 12. So at that time that inertia will be right, and then I think I asked the same question in that forum is there, right? I asked and then they replied also. That admin has
Okay.
replied for this.
Is it there? The
Yes, it is
answers
there.
are. Oh, okay. Then okay, no problem. I also got a few answers wrong for this assignment.
In this one, all are wrong here. Only the inertia value, it is spoiled entire thing. And also, you have to observe this thing, right? That like in which mode it is there.
Okay. Two answers I have got correctly and two answers I have got wrongly. Okay. If it is answered, then I will go through that. And if I still have doubt, I will post it so that somebody can
Yes.
answer.
Okay, this is about the week 4. The this week 3 also more of informative. According to Christian answers, which are the following statement. Cracks are only dangerous when sufficient energy is available for them surface energy for the formation. These are all okay. This is available in the books. I think in this one problems are less, I guess. Now you have answer for this one.
Just a minute.
How did you? I got 10 from 2, but the answer, exact answer was in
Question number 11.
Other things like 12 and 14th are concerned.
For me also 12 and 14 is wrong. Only 13 is right for me.
For me, 11 I have got
See,
correctly.
we will be doing some small mistake, and because of that one, only entire thing will go so.
Theoretical strength. Okay, this one I remember. Actually, no, the theoretical strength, one formula is there.
Okay.
Just a minute. Theoretical strength. They have given. Okay, this one we had asked this doubt, right? Why it is from 8.69 to 9.70? It should be more than that. We got around 9.8 or something.
Okay.
Somebody had asked it.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, in the forum somebody had asked it. Yeah, theoretical strength. The formula is sigma th is equal to E into gamma s divided by b whole to the power of 1 by 2. That formula is there. So if we use this formula, we will get a different answer. But what we had got a mail regarding this is, like, we have to consider the crack also.
Okay.
So in that case, the formula will be little different. We have to use sigma f divided by sigma th. F is the failure, I think, is equal to b by a whole to the power of half.
Okay.
So if we use this one, I think we will get the answer as 9 point something. Between these two values, 9.4 or something, 9.2 or 9.4 we will get.
Okay.
So that is, we had argued this question, like how we can calculate. Even I am also not satisfied with what reply I have got.
Yeah, in the reply they were telling it's take the practical approach kind of thing instead of theoretical.
Yes, because when there are so many, I mean, we have to take the crack size effect. That is what it was mentioned. But is it really we have to take the crack size effect or not to calculate the theoretical strength? I don't know. If we consider the crack size effect, it will be sigma f divided by sigma th is approximately equal to b by a whole to the power of half. That is the formula given. It is not exactly equal, it is approximately equal. Then how that approximation comes as equal, I don't know. This answer was, I mean, the answer which was provided was questionable.
Okay, then I think we'll move to next assignment. I think if we are very familiar with all assignments, I think we can easily pass through this. Yeah, next one. Yes. See, this question I want to ask, like, on what basis did you identify it as mode 1 loading? So because here it is a solar support.
Yes.
And you are applying the load from this direction. And
correct.
Track is going along this direction. The application of load.
It is mode 1 loading only.
Like how, like if you are acting the load perpendicularly, then it come mode 2, right?
No, but the crack, how is the crack moving? How is the displacement of the crack surface? The displacement of the crack surface is perpendicular to the plane of the crack.
Okay. Okay, correct. So all others got it correctly. There's nothing. Yeah, like yeah, in this one, how to find these angles? Do you have any idea? I randomly selected some values. That's all. Actually, I am not aware of this.
I am also not remembering this.
Okay.
Just minute.
It's assignment number 2, 15th.
Assignment number 2, right? 1 minute.
Yeah, assignment 15th.
Assignment 2.
The answer lies in the previous question we asked, no? How do you call this mode 1?
Yes, correct.
So 0 and 90 will be valid.
Okay.
Okay. Are the okay, for what values of is it 16th question or 15th one?
Yeah, all these questions actually I am not exactly know. Actually, I
Okay.
don't know these things. I just put some random values and luckily I got the correct.
Okay. So
Let me share my screen if you want.
Yes,
yes,
correct.
yes.
Okay.
It's really helpful.
Okay, share. Share. Okay, the screen, entire screen. Okay. 1 minute, please. Sorry.
Right.
Entire screen. Okay, allow. Okay. Okay. I think you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 15th I also got wrong, but after that I understood that one. So this is what we discussed now. 16 is for what only, so bit to the configuration have only combined mode 1 and 2.
Mode 1.
So yeah, so it will not be 0 and 90 because we know 0 and 90 will be mode 1 only. So any angular between 0 and 90 will be in combined loading, right?
Okay.
Yes.
45 and
Okay,
60
okay.
degrees angle.
Pardon me, I didn't hear. Can you please repeat?
No, apart from this 0 degree and 90 degrees, right? In between those two angles that you are
Correct.
sorry,
Correct. Correct. Even 30 will be resulting the same angular track except 0 and 90. All values, right?
Yes. Correct. Actually, it depends how the crack grows, like if the crack is, simple thing is if the crack is growing perpendicular to the crack plane. If the crack surface is perpendicular to the crack plane, then it is mode 1. So we have to, I think, visualize, if I am not wrong. Kannan, am I true? In this case,
yeah, correct. We have to visualize. Yeah.
yes, we have to visualize that one.
It's not strictly the crack propagation plane perpendicular to loads, like how it's shown in the figures so far. Mode 1 means
Yes.
always
Correct.
yeah, it's not like that, right? So we can
So
know
if
only
the
with these
angle-
examples how it ends. Yeah.
Yes, if the angle is 90 degree, how it grows, we have to just try to visualize.
Yeah.
Based on the angles
Basically,
given,
yeah. Basically, this will open up. It's a pipe only. So if it is 0, it will be hoop stress. No, hoop stress will be mostly. It will tear this one. It will be kind of
yes.
fish mouth failure, right? And if it is 90, that means your longitudinal stress will be acting more. So that also will tear apart this pipe into 2 pieces.
Mm,
It will be cut into 2 halves, right?
correct.
So both are mode 1.
Yes.
Because there is no mode 2 and mode 3 there. And the 17th one is easy, right? There is no mode 3, correct?
Yes, there is no more.
It will be out of. Okay, now again you go to that assignment number 1. This will be last assignment.
Okay. Do you want me to?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Anyway, it's almost done.
Yeah.
I think this first assignment is also very easy only. There is nothing important calculations. All are from.
For me, it was not easy.
Yes.
But after that, after making mistakes, I understood.
Yeah. I think you have done
Any
now.
particular?
Yeah.
Any particular question you want me to stop somewhere? Please let me know.
Yeah, that you
Just
have
a
done
minute.
it is wrong,
I
wrong,
may
right?
have some question.
You know this one, right?
I may have.
Question number 11th one that you are showing on the screen. And earlier it was wrong. Now you know the answer, right?
Yeah. It can work out. Back calculate, yes.
Factor of safety is equal to allowable to the applied. Applied is equal to load by area. That area is 5d square by 4. From there you have to identify the value of d. That's it.
Yeah. So this is straightforward. Maybe I made some mistake. So we'll not, if it is clear, we'll not discuss this one. I am just. If you want me to.
11th one. The 11th one.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you let me know how to do it?
I will share my screen and I will explain. Okay.
Yeah. I'll stop sharing. Yeah, please.
Yes.
This question I went wrong.
Yeah, it's a small calculation only.
Maybe somewhere I had missed something.
Yeah, okay, now we can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See here, factor of safety equal to, but this is allowable by applied.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we have this FOS is there and allowable is also there. It is allowable, we should always take at a yield limit. Okay. That's what they have given here. It's not the ultimate.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then this one is E by A. A is 5d square by 4. That you need to identify the value of d. That's all.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Maybe I have the ultimate strength.
Yes, that ultimate. See, in all fracture problems, the first step is to start with the yield limit one, right? Then after that one only 10% is plastic zone, no?
Yes. I missed that point.
So I think apart from that, in that assignment, there is nothing important, right? I think. Yeah, we will go through one. Yeah, all these questions are straight. Yeah. Here I didn't understand initially this one. For perfectly rigid material means what? It is very stiff. Like, what do you mean by exact meaning of this one? And now we have any example of for this one?
I should also search.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because
it's rigid.
minus
Perfectly
lightweight.
rigid means there is no expansion at all. That's why it is
Yes,
zero.
sir.
Right?
There is no movement at all. Yeah.
There is no the delta dimension. Right?
Okay.
That means yes, you're right. Rigid means it will not move at all. I mean, there is no displacement.
Okay. So the displacement is there is no fixation.
No, there is no. I mean, the value of Poisson's ratio definition is longitudinal strain by lateral strain. I don't know.
Yes, correct. Okay.
So if there is no
delta
strain,
L by delta L by original length, right? Poisson ratio. So
correct, yeah.
for rigid, perfectly rigid, there is no delta L.
Okay.
It will be zero.
It will be
So automatically this will become zero.
okay.
Yeah,
Some
I think
answers
this one
wrong.
heat activity temperature for materials using nickel increases due to radiation exposure. That is okay. For me it is wrong. Okay, these are all straightforward. Yeah. See, in this one I made. See, I thought he is asking only any one thing, but I didn't read this point clearly. See, because it is showing this yield strength is 250 MPa, and then factor of safety is also given as a 2. So it means 500 MPa. So in this one, we have to choose the materials which is having above that value, right?
Correct.
Yeah, these.
15th question I got wrong.
The maximum and the minimum stress in fatigue cycle are 140. Ultimate strength. Okay. I will explain this one. See, in this one, the first thing is we have to put this one. This is
Yes.
sigma m in stress.
Sigma
And this is
alternating.
alternate. This is alternating.
Correct. Yes.
So here the graph will come like this. This will be ultimate.
Yes.
And this is at sigma en.
Endurance.
Yeah. Oh, that is the endurance. Okay. So now if we have sigma a by sigma en plus sigma m by sigma u equal to 1 is the equation.
Okay.
Okay. We know this value, this value, this value, this is there. We want to find the value of this or this endurance strength. This is sigma m equal to sigma max plus sigma mean by 2.
Mean by 2, yes.
Yeah. And for alternating stress, the same thing.
Sigma,
yeah,
sigma A minus,
minus value. You have to put here it is.
minus value. Max
the
minus
same
min.
thing you just put, and then you will find this value of endurance. That's all.
Okay. So sigma alternating is sigma max minus sigma min. That's all, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
No. Sigma max minus sigma min by 2 you have to put again. See, sigma alternate equal to sigma max minus sigma min by 2. It is for alternative. If it is case of mean stress means the same formula it will become
plus.
Here instead of minus it will become plus. That's
plus. Yes.
Same formula. There is no change.
Okay.
And this one you know, right?
Yeah.
This is a shear stressor. This is sigma x and this is sigma y. Yeah, it's already there. Now it is some basic strength of material formula simply.
This is like that more circle.
Yes, correct.
Transformation equation. Yes,
correct. Yeah. So apart from this, what is this? Actually, it's very nice session here. Actually, at this age also, for me, I feel this kind of interaction will always help us to improve the knowledge.
Correct.
So that is one
Actually, we should thank Rashi ma'am for making this
yeah, yes,
platform.
arranging this
So that-
one.
Yeah,
Actually, I didn't expect.
I think we were lucky this time. At least we
Yeah,
got
yes.
the sessions.
Oh, yes, correct. Nice,
And-
ma'am. We got actually. Otherwise,
Arrange.
right, no one will, yeah, take care of these things, right? Now assignments are over and this is also over, right? Now it is not at all required to take care, right? Now to allow us to join another session like this.
And it's okay, guys. I wish I could understand it better so that I can teach better. I'm really sorry I couldn't continue properly. And
It's
anyway, I have already sent to sir regarding all the feedback. And let's hope this next time proper TA will be assigned for this, and then they'll be having a little bit more discussion, better discussion.
Okay. Yeah, now you can
Okay.
stop the recording. Yeah.
Yes,
Now you
yes.
stop, if anything is there, we can discuss the other points.